Folks, Rick here. Thanks for stopping back by. Hopefully I have something that's a little different than everyone else. There's a guy on the internet right now, and I don't know how much time I have left on my charge or on my recording. So today I want to discuss a way to clean your microfibers. I'd love to say that I do this all the time, but I've been wanting to try this method to keep my microfibers clean and to keep them where I can use them more often. Now, first thing I have to admit is if my microfibers look like this, if they look like this, then I don't use them on my paint. That's just me. I don't do it. I don't care how clean they are. I don't care how, how new they are, how clean they are. I don't do that. Mentally, it's a mental thing for me. Once my microfibers get dirty, I'll use them all over the rest of my car, anywhere else but my paint on the exterior. But either way, what I'm wanting to try, and I found this today. I've been looking for this material, and this is a mitt they used. Supposedly, it's for dog hair, cleans dog hair. And one side of the mitt is kind of rough, kind of has a texture to it. And if you go the other way with it, it's smooth, so you can clean it out. Same thing with this. If you go this way with it, it's rough, textured, and if you go that way, it cleans it off. You can actually clean it out, clean the hair, pet hair and stuff out. So I've been looking for one of these, like in a brush, to use on my microfibers. And I've tried this out on a few different applications here with my microfibers, and it seems to do what I thought it would do. Now, I'm sure on a severe case where you have like a lot of twigs or grass and stuff maybe caught up in there, you probably have to pick some of it out. But if you want to put this thing in like a pre-wash, and this is my idea here, is say I got a stack of microfibers that I'm wanting to wash before I put them in the wash. I want to kind of come through here and get whatever dirt fibers I have embedded in the towels out. And what this is doing, you gotta hold it. I mean, it takes a little bit of muscle here to do it. And the reason I've noticed here, going over a set of microfibers I've done, is it seems to do best if you look at microfibers here. If you look at them, yeah, here you go. If you look at it well enough, you'll see lines that actually run through the microfibers. I guess just the pattern, how it was sewed. And what I've noticed here is it seems to work best going across those fibers, down those lines of getting whatever's embedded in the microfiber out. But my thought process is clean these things off, throw them in a stack, and then once I put them in the wash, I'm pretty safe, and I pretty much know that once I put them in the wash, most of the stuff that's going to come out, the loose stuff, as far as the sand and dirt, is pretty much been pulled out by the lint brush here, or the lint, I guess, mitt. And another thing too, here's a brand new microfiber I haven't even used here. Another thing too, if you want to use it to kind of get any loose material that's embedded, or from the manufacturer, or from where it was packaged and stuff, you can already see some a little bit come out. Just rotate it around, put your hand on the opposite side, and it pulls most of the loose stuff off the top. And so if you got dirt that's kind of like hanging on and this might even be great to use like if you're doing a 2-bucket wash. You got what you perceive to be a lot of dirt in your mitt, or a lot of dirt in your rag. Spread it out and just get it out. Maybe even better than a grit guard in that sense. But it may help people that are out here trying to trying not to spend a lot of money on microfibers and trying to reuse a lot of them. Give you something that's costs right at $5, $4.75 I believe it was. And now I would feel comfortable using that on my paint. Now this, like I've already said, me personally, I don't use stuff that looks like that on my paint. That's just me personally. Now another thing too would be use this thing, break it out for like carpet. If you got you got dirt that's just kind of sitting on top of your carpet here, it's not embedded down deep in your carpet, there you go, knock it off. Knock it off. Maybe some loose fibers on top. You probably can work both ways like that. But there you go. Knock off, and I probably wouldn't use this like if it was totally trashed. There you go. Let's try another one of my mats here. This is not that bad either. And I got to admit, most of my, unless I'm out on a real bad day, most of my carpet, rugs or whatever, mats don't get too bad. So, but that'd be a real quick, easy way for me to knock them off and throw them back in the car. The other thing too would be, let me grab my sponge here. I still haven't organized my garage since I moved. Oh, I know where the sponge is at. All right, here's my sponge. So you see some stuff on here where it's been sitting out. Now the thing about a sponge like this is I can only, I mean I could technically go that way, but you can only grab it. That looks a lot better. All right, same thing with this side. What I like about this sponge here, not particular, don't even know what name brand it is, but what I like about it, actually I got this for free. I won it at a car show. But what I like about it, I know kind of getting off the subject here, is it has the this textured sponge material right here on the outside, which is great once you get the front of your car really wet down and soaking. Is you go up there against the little spots of where your bug spots are at, and you just scrub them right off real gently. It doesn't take much, and it keeps from damaging your paint. I love this thing. I don't use it as much as I thought I would use it, but hey, it was free. But I do use it. I just don't use it a lot. If I got some bug guts that need to come off, I'll use it that I can't get off with other method. Now see, this is a good example of this. There's one little speck that wouldn't come off that I can see, and I pull it off. There you go. There you go. Got that. And I'm sure there's plenty more uses for this thing, but this is, I mean, I've been home with this thing now maybe an hour messing with this, and just toying with the idea of using this thing to keep me from throwing away or trashing so many of my my microfibers. Because I mean, if I drop one, and I'm not saying you should go against your rules, whatever rules you have with microfibers, but if I drop one, I pretty much chunk it. Not, I don't throw it away, but I throw it in the wash bin. But maybe, you know, with this type of mitt, once I use it more, get more experience with it, I mean, I still wouldn't, if I dropped it on the floor, I still won't use it on my paint. That's just my rule, and I will never change that. That's the safest way to be. But you know, you get brand new ones here you can use to make sure they're not contaminated. Of course, like I said, you can wipe off ones that you're using. Maybe you're trying to reuse it somewhere else. Maybe you dropped it on the floor. Again, the floor mats, probably, I'm sure, inside the car on the floor itself. And then, of course, another example is the microfiber wash sponge here. I don't know what that is on there, but either way. So I hope this helps someone out. If you want to give this thing a try, I would recommend it at this point. If not, if you're kind of on the fence, stay tuned, because I will do another video on this in a few, maybe a week or so, just kind of update. But so far, like I said, I was actually looking for this thing when it slapped me in the face today at Walmart. Because I was looking for this material, because I used to have a lint brush for my suits and stuff. It was made out of material like a 2x2 material, and so I was looking for this stuff. So I actually found it, and I tried it out, and it does exactly what I wanted it to do. My thought process was doing the 2-bucket method and wiping it clean while I was washing my car. So thanks for tuning in. I hope this helps someone. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my video for the giveaway. Thank you.